Dear people of St. Matthews, as I was thinking about the updates to give in the Service and Outreach Express, I also realized there were many things to be thankful for and many things to give thanks for. And so I wanted to take time to share in this video, not just updates on the Outreach Center and where we are in our service, but also to express gratitude. We continue to be in contact with our community agencies around us and to collaborate with many different agencies across the community. A special word of thanks to agencies such as Neighborhood House, who helped us to figure out a plan of action to return to offering services from our food pantry. Special thanks to the Charleston Police Department, who also gave their input on how to safely return to operation with our food pantry. We also give thanks for agencies such as Low Country Continuum of Care, the Humanities Foundation, Tri-County Family Ministries, 180 Place, and the Navigation Center, who help us in our referral process. If we don't have the resources that someone needs, they're able to find those resources and share those resources with us. And so they help us to meet the needs of our neighbors around us. I'm also thankful for the work of the City of Charleston, particularly the Commission on Homelessness, that has really worked to draw all these agencies together and help us to collaborate and make our work possible. As we have been moving through this pandemic, one of our services that has never ceased has been our ESL program, our English as a Second Language program. And that is thanks to the hard work and adaptation of Hayden Shook, our ESL program director. And I'm thankful for her work and the ways that she has been able to continue to foster community amongst her students online. And in that way, ESL has been a present source of community for those students. So thanks to Hayden Shook for all of her work in the ESL program. We are able to offer our food pantry with walk-up hours. Right now, those walk-up hours are on Wednesdays from 10 to 12, and I am thankful for staff who have helped to stock the pantry and who have helped to run the walk-up hours alongside me. And I'm thankful for parishioners who have generously offered canned goods and groceries to the pantry to make it possible for us to offer the service, and for those who have offered monetary donations to our pantry. Thank you very much for your support in making it possible for us to reach out to our neighbors. I also want to say a particular word of thanks to the people of St. Johannes Lutheran Church, who, when they heard we were opening our pantry and running a bit short on food, they opened up their food closet and shared food with us. And without them, opening our pantry again would have been very difficult. So many thanks to the people of St. Johannes for sharing and being neighbors with us. Our Swan Fund continues to be operational, and we continue to receive calls from people in the community looking for assistance as well. And thanks to your generous support, we're able to meet the needs of the people around us. Unfortunately, because many people are facing unemployment or just a severe lack of income that they're normally used to, people aren't able to make their budgets that normally work for them. And so in many ways, they're in need of some way to fill that gap. And thanks to your support of the Swan Fund, we're able to fill the gap for people as they look to get back on their feet. We anticipate that need for assistance, that need for filling the gap is only going to grow as people feel the financial impact of the coronavirus. But thanks to your generous support, I anticipate we'll be able to meet that need, do our part to meet that need in the weeks ahead. So thank you for your support to the Swan Fund as well. And a big thanks to those of you who have supported our mask ministry. I had no idea what kind of response we would get when I put this out there at first, but the response that we've gotten has been really incredible. For those who have supplied material, for those who have given their time, and for those who've dropped off and given us masks, thank you so much for your work on that project. And the need for those masks continues as long as we're able to find materials. The need for those masks still continue. Many of the people who come up during our walk-up hours looking for groceries don't have access to a mask. They would like a mask, but they have not been able to get a hold of one, or at least one that works well enough. And so thank you for making those masks available so that people can protect themselves as they go out into public. So again, much to be thankful for, and thank you for the support of our ministry. Finally, many of you have asked me, when will we be able to welcome volunteers back in the Outreach Center? I miss our volunteers very much, I really do, and I can't wait for the day when I can welcome you back to the Outreach Center and when we can work alongside each other again. At this time, we have a task force that was tasked by the service board to come up with a timeline and precautions to put in place for when we do welcome volunteers back. So we don't yet have a date, but I anticipate it will hopefully be sometime in June. But our task force will be hard at work doing the research to figure out how we can safely welcome volunteers back into the Outreach Center and how we can have adequate precautions in place to make sure that those who come to help out remain healthy. And so you'll be hearing more news about the progress of that team in the weeks ahead. And again, I can't wait to welcome volunteers back into the Outreach Center. But in the meantime, thank you for all of your support and all the ways that you support the service and outreach here at St. Matthew's. And as you're able, we ask for continued support, but continue to keep us in your prayers. And thank you again for all the ways that you have supported our ministry here. Thanks be to God.